can't see my fingers.
Good. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Thanks God. Oh my gosh. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. We are back again. We're not a gang. We're men of God. All right? We are not a gang.
Jesus had a gang. What you talking about?
He didn't have a gang.
The Apostles was a gang.
He had a band of brothers.
It was a fisherman gang.
Wow.
Did you say somebody say fisherman?
No, we're not going to do that.
Fisherman gang.
We are not going to do that about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, not on the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. Listen, as always, you can follow us on all social media platforms. So I'll do the rundown quickly. You can follow us on Facebook at the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. On Facebook, you can follow our blog page, which is where you can find the podcast. If you're looking at the video, what's going on? Hi, Mom. You can find us at the Bearded Wrestling, the Bearded Wrestling blog. No, the Bearded Wrestling Podcast blog, excuse me. On Instagram, you can find us at the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. And on YouTube, you can follow us at, what is it? The Bearded Wrestling Podcast. You can follow us on all those platforms. And for those who listen on Spotify, we want to say thank you. Because, you know, just like my two brothers that are here that are driving while we're doing the podcast, you might not be able to watch this. You might be too busy. You might be living in New York City and you got to have 17 jobs to get this little small apartment that's like the size of like a bathroom at Madison Square Garden. You might have to be at work right now. So that's why we are on Spotify. We are on Google Play. And soon we should be on iTunes as well in the podcast section. So hopefully those things will come through. So we are going to just jump into the show and get it going. Cisco, do you have some hot topics for us?
Do I have some hot topics?
Or do you? Or do you not? If so, I've done some work.
Yeah. I got
okay.
some.
All right, brother. Go ahead. You're up.
Well, Tony Khan is out here showing us behind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Tony Khan, I don't know what's going on. I think the competitive bug has bitten him, and he is definitely out for blood. Definitely out for blood. He's I think the fact that Rampage beat SmackDown last week really charged him up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's soup. I wouldn't be soup though, because I mean, it was literally only 30 minutes that you beat. That's it.
Correct.
You're not talking about.
And it wasn't on their main.
Show.
And it wasn't on their main channel.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. I like the competition.
No.
I'm listening.
Don't come trying to defend that.
No, I'm not.
Don't start no mess.
I'm not. Listen to what I'm saying.
All right.
I think what he's doing is very, very, very childish. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at the competition, though. I'm not mad at him wanting to have competition. Or, well, you know, it's him being in competition with Vince.
But there is no competition right now.
There's none.
But I'm saying, it's probably not. But in this head, it is. And I think
it's too much wrestling out here right now. It's too much.
That's what wrestling needs. You got to think, we didn't have that for years, man. Vince was the only one.
No. I hear you, Will. I do hear you. Like, the competition of having multiple shows is great for wrestling. We get to see so much more. But the point of that, Tony thought he was going to be in close ranks competition with Vince is a convoluted thought that has not worked out well for him.
So let me ask you a question and give it 100. Do you not think that eventually he could be a potential threat to Vince McMahon?
No.
All right.
But I've said this before, and I'll continue to say this. I don't believe that they're ever going to be a threat for Vince, but I do believe that they will they will last. I don't think that they're gonna crumble in like 3 or 4 years, or 5 years. I think they can go the long haul and be a wrestling company that lasts for a long time. I do believe that, but I don't believe that they will be competition.
I'm gonna say this. You're gonna definitely mute me after this, but I'm gonna say this. I think with the right people behind them, as far as like, okay, they got the wrestlers and everything, right? But I'm talking about with the right people building storylines and everything behind them. I think they could be a threat to Vince. In a way, right now you got to keep in mind, understand this. AEW is not great as far as storytelling. They're not great. They have some good wrestlers, but like you said, they have a lot of spot matches. But if you had them in if you put them in the right direction where you could tell a story behind it, everything makes sense, and these guys don't go out there just to spot wrestle, I think they could be a potential.
But the big problem with that, Will, is that AEW is made up of independent wrestlers that only do spot matches.
Let me say this though. I will say this. I will give them credit when it comes down to the Hangman Page storyline. In my opinion, that
was good.
That's actually working.
I agree.
It's only because it's long. It's a long, drawn out storyline, but it's working. It's the only one that makes sense right now.
And that's what I'm saying. If you had a lot of storylines like that, you don't think that they could be some type of competition? No. I mean, y'all looking at it like, okay, y'all looking at it like...
For me, they flip-flop too much when it comes to a story.
Yeah,
like Andrade and Pac. They keep on and off, and I get it. They got the travel issues right now, so you can't really be fully committed to that story. But then there's other stories like I'm tired of seeing Hardy's family hustle, whatever they call.
Yeah.
He's tired too. He's tired of it too.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this though. Let's not forget they was doing that one time in WWE at 1.2 where people was just they was having feuds, and then somebody else come out of nowhere. That's a new feud, and it's like, it wasn't like consistent. This is the most consistent they've ever been as far as these feuds with these guys.
Yeah, but see, they could do that before because they were by themselves. There was no one else in competition with them. So it was a little bit easier for them to do that type of stuff. So
that was annoying though. That was annoying though too.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But Will, I want you. Will. Yeah. This is what I want to say. I don't want you to think, I'm an E guy, but I don't want you to think that I don't believe that AEW is a good company or that they have good their marketing is so. But I think they can't be a real competition for WWE just off the simple fact of how their wrestling is built. It's built on independent wrestling, and their marketing strategies are not the same. And they got too much power behind them. Now, does Khan have money? No doubt about it. But he got money. And I think Pops is now more willing to give him even more money because of the success they've had.
He sees that there's an actual audience.
Correct. And
because I believe in my heart, he probably was skeptical.
Absolutely he was.
Especially talking about and I know for a fact, Khan was probably Khan the son was probably pumping his head. Dad, I can take Vince on. I can hear it.
I think that's probably going to be one of his downfalls, is because he's right now. I'm not going to sit there and say he's out of his league. He does have a lot of money.
He's out of his league, bro. Well, no, not money wise, but in the wrestling game, he's out of his league.
I'm gonna say this. Like I said, I can't. I'm not gonna rule him out as far as not being. The way I look at it is if they had the right people backing them up and people that knows that's what they're doing.
No. Will, is he out of his league?
Okay. Huh?
Is he out of his league?
If he out of his league right now, yes.
I'm not talking about backing people up. I'm saying him. He's out of his league, right?
As far as him talking, I think he's doing too much.
Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that he's out of his league? To me, he's like a Jerry Jones. He's trying to do too much on his own.
You want it back? I think that could mess him up.
Because you're right, Will. At this point, he does need to get some people to help him to get it going. And you know, he wants to do everything on his own, and we see that because he took away all the powers from all the EVPs.
Okay, I'm gonna say this: he's the face, right, of AEW. He took away all the power. First. Yeah, no, I get it. He took away all the power, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he still don't have these guys booking their own matches, booking their own. You know what I'm saying?
But guess what? They shouldn't be booking their own matches.
You're right.
Wrestlers don't know how to book stuff. They put on good matches, but they don't know how to book stuff to build storylines. That's why you have writers. That's why you have producers. I understand the reasoning behind it, because that's like the allure of AEW over WWE. Like, oh, we let you guys book your own matches and all that. But like slowly but surely, you're seeing him taking back all the things that he was giving them at first, because he realizes this is my money and I want to do it the way I want to do it. And now he's not okay with just being in the background. He want to be all up in the videos, all in the studio.
That's gonna be probably his downfall.
It is, and a big problem with him too, Will, is we were saying it earlier in the chat, me and Dre. He's got this 50 syndrome. The only difference with 50 is such a trash talker that he could do it, but 50 built his whole career off of talking mess. And I think Tony Khan, right? Khan believes if I keep some type of heat going with WWE, if I keep saying their name, if I keep talking bad about them, it'll keep stuff going. And I think that's a bad move for him. I think what he's doing
it'll keep things going, but it'll also get Vince's attention, because at the end of the day, you got a lot of fans that don't understand exactly what's going on.
But you hear what you said?
Vince is ignoring them, because at the end of the day, like you said, Vince don't feel like they're a threat or they're in competition.
Right, but guess what?
Back and say,
the only time that they will become competition is if Vince deems it. And if he deems that they are. Vince is smart enough not to allow them to bait him into that. Because Vince has been doing this for a long time. And Vince is going, I'm just running my race. I've been making this money. This is my industry.
That's true.
And Tony really needs Vince to buy into it.
He became a billionaire off of wrestling. He didn't become a billionaire off of wrestling and everything else, but wrestling more so. I mean, Tony Khan was already,
his dad, not him.
He became a billionaire off of the wrestling business. So it's like, at the end of the day, I mean, you can't say man don't know what he's doing, right now I could say I do feel Vince is a little out of touch. I think he's out of touch with certain
At times, I would agree.
At the end of the day, the man he became a billionaire for wrestling. He knows the business.
Bro, don't nobody know this business better than him.
Right now, yeah.
Don't nobody know the business better than him. But you're right. He old, so some of the things is a little bit out of touch. But he know the game. He know what works. And you know what? I was saying earlier in our group chat on Facebook, in the room, is he don't always listen to fans right away, but he listened to fans.
I think when he does, it'll be too late.
Not really, because you think about it. Who did I say? He gave us Kofi Mania. He listened.
But that was
Daniel
honestly,
Bryan. The Daniel Bryan situation back in the day.
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, Jamie. If what's name never got injured, there wouldn't have been no Kofi Mania.
Doesn't matter. The fans, it doesn't matter because Kofi Mania.
It was nobody else too. I guess. Yeah.
But the fans still pushed for Kofi Mania.
No, you're right. I agree
because injury or not, hold on. Injury or not, if the fans didn't push for Kofi Mania, he would have never been a champion. Would you agree?
Okay, I say that. But what I'm going to say this as well. You're right. I think.
I know I'm right.
No, you're right on that aspect. But what I'm saying is that as far as like who was Daniel Bryan else, or who else Daniel Bryan was going to fight besides Kofi? If it was nobody else, that's what I'm saying. That was nobody else.
No.
What I'm saying is this. If the fans would have been like, "Oh, I want Bray Wyatt to fight Daniel Bryan, right, for the title," and then he would have listened to them. It would have been Bray Wyatt. Like you said, the fans. He listened to the fans. But it could have been anybody. It could have been anybody, bro. Like it could have been anybody. But yes, it was Kofi Mania because everybody felt Kofi deserved to be champion, which I agree he did. And I think that Vince didn't want that at first, but he eventually had to give in because there was nobody else for
Samoa Joe. It was somebody else.
Samoa Joe. I think honestly, I like Samoa Joe.
Hold on. So Samoa Joe was there. Cesaro.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. You know what?
Kevin Owens. Hold on. They were all in that. They were all in that gauntlet run. Let's look at the people. Let's look at the people who were in that gauntlet run with Kofi. You had Samoa Joe. You had Cesaro. You had Sheamus. You had Randy, and what's the old boy? He ended up being Daniel Bryan's henchman.
Redbeard.
Yes.
Redbeard.
Right.
Talking about Brody's
Rowan.
Eric Rowan.
So Will, are you telling me that if they put the belt on Joe, we wouldn't have been happy?
Oh yeah, we would have been happy. I would have been.
You wouldn't have been happy if they gave Cesaro a chance?
I would have been.
You would have been mad if they put it on Randy?
Not really. I like Randy as champion sometimes, but then I think Randy can get a little boring at times.
So I just proved your point wrong, because what you said is there was nobody else there.
No, what I'm saying is that.
No.
You're right. You said I agree with you.
You just said no. These are the 2 points that you said. I want to prove you wrong, as I always do. First point, you said, it would only happen. This never would have happened if what's name did get injured, right?
Yes.
We know that's wrong, because if he didn't get injured, injury or not, if the fans didn't push for Kofi during the gauntlet and all that stuff, and the way Vince came and did him dirty, they wouldn't have pushed for Kofi. The fans made that. That's why Vince went along with that storyline, because he saw it was hot.
Okay,
that's the first thing. Hold on, that's the first thing. And then the second thing you said was, they went with him because there was nobody else. Who else would have done it? And I just showed you Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, Cesaro, Sheamus.
Let me tell you what I said. I said that, yes, you're right. You're probably right. All of these guys could have been a good contender.
Not probably right. I am right, because you just said.
No. What I'm saying is that,
like those guys.
Listen, I did not say I didn't like them. I said they probably would have been a good contender against Daniel Bryan. But the truth is, I don't think they would have won. I don't think they would have left with the title.
So you telling me? Hold on.
I don't think they would have left with the title if they didn't have the fans backing them like how Kobe did.
So are you telling me Cesaro wouldn't have got that same fan push?
If the fan didn't back him up like that, no.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, he gets the push. We don't go crazy for Cesaro too?
No, you're right. We do. But what I'm saying is that at this time, like I'm saying, if the fans didn't back Cesaro, if the fans didn't back Kofi would have probably been in the match. He wouldn't have won the title though.
No, you know he wouldn't. Kofi would have not been at WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. But okay, but what I'm saying is that
the fans pushed that.
It goes for anybody. If
No.
What I'm saying
because
is that
a lot of times, no, because you're wrong. Because a lot of times, it is whoever Vince and them decide. This is who we're gonna see at WrestleMania. How many times has Roman Reigns main event at WrestleMania, and we all said, "Why the hell are we watching this again?"
And we watch it.
How many times are we seeing either him or Seth? Those were Vince picks.
All right, so let me ask you a question, Jamie. If the fans wasn't behind those guys that you mentioned, right? Do you think even if they would have been in the match, they would have left the heavyweight champion?
Joe, yes. Randy, yes.
No.
You're bugging.
No, I
Randy
don't
is
think
way
so.
bigger than.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. No. Listen, I said if
he's saying some real retarded stuff, but
no. Listen to this. I said because we discussing that we can agree that the fans was behind Kofi's push. That's why Kofi became champion. Am I correct?
Okay.
Right?
Okay. That's the reason why he even got the chance.
So now, if the fans wasn't behind Kofi, and that person that was supposed to go against Daniel Bryan got injured again, and they would have just put somebody in place, rather it was Randy Orton, Cesaro, Samoa Joe, or whoever else, Randy, or who else you said?
Randy Orton, Joe, Cesaro, Sheamus, and Rowan.
They would have never won that belt. And do you agree, Cisco, or you disagree? They would have never won that belt.
Can I ask you a question? Will?
No. I'm thinking. No,
wait. Hold on, bro. Will, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Are you taking away the push from the scenario?
I'm taking even if Kobe didn't.
No. Listen to the question.
I'm taking away the push from the scenario. Yes.
Well, then, if you take away the scenario, no one gets it.
Okay.
Then they just pick a random person.
It's a ball game.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But okay. I'm telling you.
Then that's like saying Mustafa Ali was actually going to win.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you.
I believe that. I believe that he was going to win that title, bro.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't taking that off of him.
Who?
Yes, he was.
Let me not call him Mustafa. I mean Mustafa. Mustafa is a mid-carder. He's never going to win anything.
He's a mid-carder now. He was going to win that belt, bro.
He wasn't.
He was, man.
He is a cruiserweight.
Bro, he's a cruiserweight.
That's the only title
he is. He is a 205 live. He is a 205 live.
So if he would have never got injured, you don't think he would have won? You don't think he would have won again? I disagree with y'all, bro. I'm sorry, I disagree with you.
No.
Ali.
Let me ask you a question then. Why would he would have been in the match? Like my thing is this. The whole point of WrestleMania is to push young talent. Am I correct?
No.
Okay, I'm not saying that.
WrestleMania is to make money.
I'm not saying. Okay, let me I'm not trying to say it always got to be a title change at WrestleMania. What I'm saying is
that CM Punk quote that you giving us right now. That's a CM Punk quote.
We don't do that stuff here.
What is WrestleMania for? Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of times they had major matches and the title never changed. Don't get me wrong. I think in this case, Ali would have been champion, bro.
No.
You know what? Let's take it to the polls, man. I'm telling you, Ali would have been champion.
I will, and this is what I'm gonna say.
Put it in the
and this is what
on
I'm
the
gonna
group
say.
chat. Put it in the group and see what happens.
I'm gonna say if Mustafa did not get injured, would he have won the WWE Championship against Daniel Bryan, who was way over as a heel? Hold on. Who was way over as a heel at the moment? We have to remember that. That's probably his best heel run.
So let me say.
Would you agree?
I agree, but let me say this though. You said that, right?
Hold on.
Okay. Listen,
and then the second one is, do you think Will is on drugs? Those are going to be the two questions. A or B?
Yo, you say that, right? But let me say this though. Let me say this. If that never happened, right? You said okay, good. He was a great heel, and which he was. By far the greatest at that time. What he put in, the work he put in.
That's his best heel run ever.
Yes, I agree. Okay, I agree. But I'm going to say this: he did lose the title against Kofi. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, he was playing on the drop that he was going to drop the title to Ali as well.
Why'd you say that again? Like you would just make that point.
No, because I'm looking at Ali.
Be advised, you're being muted. Be advised. Cisco, why did he just go all the way around to say the same thing again?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I want to wait. A quick side note. Quick side note.
But we heard your point.
I'm watching NXT. Why are they booing MSK?
I don't know because I'm not watching that. I'm doing a podcast.
I mean, I'm doing both. Like we always do.
That's why we
be
all over the place.
But this is not the first time. But this is not the first time they've been booed. They've been booed like a couple of times. I'm not understanding. Like,
amen. That's the universe.
They're not heels.
That's the universe. You never know.
They probably tried them.
Yeah, that's the universe. You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway.
Let's make a poll, Jamie. We're gonna see. I think
I will. Do people think that Mustafa would have beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, or do we think that Will is smoking weed with crack in it?
Yeah.
Smoking straight woos.
I'm telling you, man. Bro.
Is Will smoking woodies?
That was the plan, bro. Daniel was gonna lose it, bro. You know Daniel wanted to. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, we're moving on.
Okay. Yeah. Also, so next on the agenda. So it's apparent that Keith Lee is not Keith Lee no more.
He is the Bearcat.
He's Bearcat Lee. No. There's no Keith Bearcat Lee. He's just Bearcat Lee now.
So sorry.
I don't get it. I don't get the direction that they're going in.
I'm gonna say something. I sort of I hate the name, right? But I sort of
definitely hate the name.
I sort of kind of see what they're doing with it.
I mean, I've seen him as a heel before, so I know he can do heel work.
He's gonna be a great heel, I think
this name is just.
The name sucks. But I think as far as the heel is concerned, I think he's gonna be a great heel. I think he can do it.
He is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
at least they're doing something with him.
So Karrion Kross is getting his character changed again.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think it's so much the character. I think that it's just the presentation.
Well, yeah, he's being rebranded, but there's still no Scarlett. People are like, "Yo, where's Scarlett at?"
Yeah, I think he needs her.
He definitely needs her. He needed her in Impact. He needed her in the Indies. He needed her in NXT. Damn sure need her now.
I agree.
Because he's not appealing. He has no charisma.
My thing is, do they see
he's
that?
Very
though?
blah.
Like, do they see that though? Because it's like, we as fans could be like, yo, we know what he needs.
But I think the mistake they made was that they were going off of indie buzz. That's what they were going off of.
Honestly, too, I feel like sometimes Vince just wants to test the waters with people.
Well, you tested wrong with that one.
No, I hear you, but I feel like sometimes you go, yeah, I know that worked over there, but let's just test it. Let's just see. That didn't work. All right, just try it. Switch it up a little bit.
He's still walking around looking like a dominatrix.
Because what they're saying is that Kross will be more of a psycho, yet still calm and cool.
Guys, hold on. I'll be back.
Okay.
So anyway.
Yeah, bro.
Crown Jewel. Let's talk about it.
Wait. We can get the Crown Jewel, I guess, because no. So it's being reported as well. I have one of my own that we are getting ready to see Retro Raw come back again.
I saw that. I'm scared though.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
They're saying
Because
that.
why are they showing Mark Henry? Number one, he's not even a part of the organization no more. And
They
then
still own him.
and then they showed Roddy Piper.
Well, the reason why they show Piper is because Piper came back the last time they did it in 2014.
Okay.
I think that's why they're doing it.
Well, I mean, who you gonna bring?
I'm not sure.
I mean, at this point, majority of the people that they brought is either dead or they're in AEW.
Trying to get
And you
some
know
money.
they're not coming from A. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Nah,
We can't say no. What I'm saying is, we can't say that they won't make a deal where they'll allow them to be. I mean, they let Chris Jericho do Stone Cold podcast.
they let Billy Gunn come for Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
So
So it's always a possibility. It's just who.
yeah, and I don't want people to think that Vince is not completely open to the idea of working with other people. It's just how it's done. It has to be done on his terms. Because when you look at the whole Daniel Bryan situation, he was going to allow him to go through Japan.
In Japan, yeah.
He was going to allow it. He just has a way he wants to do things. Like you said, they allowed him to do Chris Jericho to do the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They allowed Billy Gunn to come and do Hall of Fame. So, he's not completely against it. I think it just has to be on his terms so that he's comfortable with it. All right. Let us get to the crown jewel. It is being reported that all the talent must have a negative PCR test before departing. And they said that all talent must have been vaccinated as well. I would think that most of them have been vaccinated. Have you guys heard of any of the wrestlers like pulling the Kyrie?
Nah. The only kind of Kyrie thing I see them pulling is saying that they're not going because of religious beliefs. That's about it. I mean, we already know the ones that aren't going, which is Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I mean, those are really the only notable names that I know already from the rip from previous times of going that they're not going.
Is KO doing it religious reasons?
I think he's just siding with his friend. That's all.
Which is admirable as well.
Yeah.
I think the last time he had a bad experience too. They mentioned something about him not being happy when it was out there the last time. And
I just know he's Canadian. I don't know if he's Muslim. I just know he's Canadian. So.
Got you. I would say that I believe that this might be the best card for Crown Jewel. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no Undertaker. Thank God.
Listen.
No shade. It's just that you're too old. Your knees is done. Your hips are done. Your back is done.
I mean, I think he knows that now.
Listen, all he gotta do is.
Well, guess what? He knew it then, but they kept throwing that money at him. That bag.
You know what? But
that bag wasn't Vince money. Away.
And it wasn't Vince money. It was the Prince money.
Right.
Prince money's different. He gonna add a couple more millions to that.
Listen. He said, "Hey, I ain't going. I don't want to do it." And then Vince said, "Hey, man, listen. Prince wants you bad, D. He wants you bad, dog."
I think if it was a matter of him making just an appearance, doing a promo, like doing the hosting thing like they do with Terry, I think he would have considered it.
I don't want him to do that though.
Yeah.
I want him to stay out there.
A host, yeah, I can't see Taker as a host. His character's more.
No, he could do it. He just have to be American Badass.
Yeah,
He can't be Undertaker he can't be the Phenom doing that. No.
Yeah, I want him to stay out the limelight. Like just go ride off into the sunset, bro.
Just stay in your ranch with Michelle McCool and be cool.
Just, Lady Taker.
Do what Stone Cold do. Stone Cold be on that 4-wheeler every day.
Stone Cold is out here making,
and he's loving retirement.
And he has made a whole brand for himself.
Right. He's making money doing stuff that ain't got nothing to do with violence and any of that crap.
He did the movies for a second, then he went and got the podcast, and he's got a couple of brands out on his own, and he got
beer
the show,
line.
Yeah, and he's got the show on USA as well.
That still comes on.
I believe so.
I think a new season is starting soon.
Yeah, I think it's starting soon. We are so happy. We are elated that our brother, he's our brother.
His Eminence is here. His Eminence is here. He in this preacher pose picture.
Don't talk about him. He's a pastor. There he is.
Oh God.
There he is.
Yeah.
Did we touch on Tony Baum yet?
We talked about that already.
We talked about him a little bit. We want to give congratulations. We want to give congratulations before we start that on the launch of Excel in Brooklyn. It was a great launch. We celebrate you, bro. Good times. It looked good.
I appreciate y'all.
Can't wait to come out and support. Can't wait
for y'all to come out and support, man.
No, definitely.
Just don't wear no Nick colors.
Oh, I'll be there in my full Nick regalia. Since you said it.
What y'all chatting about? What I came in
Nick
on?
regalia. So we're just getting on to Crown Jewel.
Yo, I think this is gonna be the best Crown Jewel ever. I was looking at the lineup. It's not too many old heads, so I'm kind of impressed with this one.
You know what though? I feel like okay. If we're 100% honest, Crown Jewel in the beginning was just like, hey, that's for them over there. You know, it doesn't matter how it happens, whatever it is. And I feel like the Prince really had a say in who was there, because if you look at the prior years.
Yeah, because I heard he was an old school wrestling fan.
He is. He's a 90s baby. Like an 80s, 90s baby. So he wanted to see The Undertaker, Hogan. This nigga just put on the AEW hat.
Oh wow.
Did he just pop out an AEW hat?
Oh wow.
Will.
What's wrong? Mute and block.
Will, you got some
mute and block.
He's wow. He just AEW fans, I don't have nothing against y'all, but it's just the way he did it.
That's your son.
Yo, I swear, every week is always something new with this guy.
All right, y'all ain't gonna sit up here and judge me like Jamie didn't have a whole AEW outfit.
Yo, Jamie, he's talking. Can you mute him?
No problem. I have no problem with muting him. And I don't have anything against him. Yes, I have AEW merch because I'm a wrestling connoisseur. I support everybody. I watch Impact. I watch MLW on Vice. I watch a little bit of everybody. And if
I forgot. Mentioned Impact. Ace Austin lost his house caught on fire.
Oh man.
So they have they got a GoFundMe going on to try to help him and his girlfriend out.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Prayers go out to him and his family, man.
Yeah. That's the only Impact news I have.
All right.
I don't have Impact news.
Don't mean to sound brash or rude, but let's get back to the show because we don't have a long time.
Yes, because Lakers play later. Yes.
Listen, we've got to go. I've got my fantasy draft team, and I'm so
mad I didn't get involved. I'm so mad I didn't get involved in one.
Yeah.
This
FanDuel awaits.
this pastoring thing got me kind of slipping. But I did watch. I did catch up on Raw, and that Bianca and Charlotte. Wow. Jamie, you are officially the prophet of wrestling. Cause I will admit, you was the first person that called it, and you said if they could get Bianca, I don't know if it was 2 weeks ago or last week, but you was like, yo, if they could get Bianca and Charlotte in the ring, it's going to be magic.
I said that like a month ago.
And that's what it was. Minus the ending.
What's wrong with the ending?
I didn't like it. I think I'm not saying there had to be a clear-cut winner, but I just felt like the disqualification should have been better. Like I felt like it should have been in the vein of what match was that where the wrestler couldn't get a pin? I don't know if it was Randy Orton.
I'll be back. Go ahead. Yeah, keep going.
Or Christian. But I just felt like Charlotte should have went ham on Bianca with the chair, as opposed to like that whole Eddie Guerrero type of thing. Like Charlotte got caught with the chair, Bianca took it, and then Bianca, like, I don't know. I just felt like they should have tried to build some type of sympathy for Bianca. It would have seemed more believable. Like, yo, I'm trying to pin this girl and I can't. So I'm gonna just use this chair out of frustration. I think it should have went that way as opposed to the way it went. But as far as that, the match still get a 4.5 stars from me.
So, I mean, what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen after this? Like after Crown Jewels and the Sasha and not Sasha, Belair and Charlotte thing.
It's over because Charlotte is on Raw. Okay,
listen.
Nah, Charlotte is on SmackDown.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's over. After Thursday, all bets is off, and now we're gonna have new stories because the draft didn't happen.
Listen.
Well,
let me ask you a question. Do y'all see a problem with that? Like, as far as like they put on a hell of a match Monday, right? And now it's like, okay, but they both want different brands. It's like,
No, isn't Bianca on? Where's Bianca?
She's on Raw.
Raw. Yeah, I mean, but what? That don't kick until this Friday, right?
Yes, till Friday.
Yeah.
But then we're gonna go into Survivor Series season 2. So
that's true.
Right.
Now we're gonna do the brand versus brand thing.
Yeah, the shift is kind of easy. I'm first of all, I don't know if y'all heard. This is Hot Topics Part B. They're talking about giving Montez Ford a big push.
Yeah, singles push.
And I think, and not only because of what he's done in the ring, but they said his demeanor out the ring, everybody loves him. He's professional. They don't have not a single issue with him.
Listen.
outside of the ring. So they're like, yo, he's getting ready for a big singles push. And I think he deserves it. He has the charisma. He definitely has the in-ring ability.
I can see him getting a U.S. title for right now.
Listen.
I can see him getting that.
Listen, I've got my prophetic show on now.
Oh,
Lord. I'm in the prophetic now. As you can see, I went and got my prophetic show. The last time
Dre, what you just started? See, Dre, look what you just started.
See, the last time I wore this prophetic show, you know what happened? Ask me.
No, I want to ask you.
Will, ask me what happened last time.
What happened, Jim?
Thank you. You're my brother. You're my friend. Cisco didn't want to participate. Thank you, Will. Last time I wore this shawl, Bianca won the title. I was at WrestleMania in the ring with my prophetic shawl on. And I prayed her through.
At WrestleMania with the shawl on.
I prayed her through.
Oh, Jesus.
I pulled on the tassels.
Oh, Jesus.
I said, run the
I pulled on the tassels.
Run the diabash.
Thanks, Dre. Thank you. Appreciate this.
The prophetic was real on me that day.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I said it. And I said it, but you know what? God backed me. Ha! My God, today. What a time that was. I'm trying to go back and get the proof that I had my prophetic show on that night.
You don't need the proof. Can we finish talking about Crown Jewel?
That's crazy. You don't want the proof of the prophetic.
Because be prophetic about Crown Jewel.
That's not what's in my spirit right now.
Oh, Lord. What is this?
Why won't you let me be prophetic, though? Oh, here we go.
This Negro said, "Why won't you let me be prophetic, though? I'm over you, Jamie."
Look at that.
Look at
You
this.
see
Look
that?
at this foolishness. Look at this
You see
foolishness.
that? You see it, Will?
Oh, smack. Oh,
In my prophetic. Listen.
Who you watching? Braun Breaker?
nah, it's a triple threat match with women. Leo Shirai and 2 other chicks.
And 2 other chicks.
Yeah, I don't know them. I don't know these new 2.0 people.
Yeah, man. I don't know them either.
All right. Well, you need to get to know them. But let's.
Real quick question. Did MLW come on last week?
Yes.
Yes.
They
What
started
day-
the Opera Cup
What days it comes on?
Thursdays.
Thursdays?
On Vice. No. Yeah, Thursday at 10 o'clock.
What time?
On Vice.
At what time?
10 o'clock on Vice.
All right.
After Dark Side of the Ring.
All right, got you.
Yeah, it's right after Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us look at the card
Yes.
for this year's Crown Jewel, which, like we all said, and we are in agreement,
Yeah,
which
Crown
is very.
Jewel is at 12 o'clock. Ah, jeez.
I thought it was at 1.
12 p.m.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll be at work. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I have to watch when I
This
get home.
Thursday at 12 p.m. American time.
Yeah, I have to watch when I get home.
Oh, I'm gonna be
That's
right at
ridiculous.
work watching.
Super.
I'm gonna be
fast.
home. I'm off until December, so
Oh, great. Oh, why you rubbing it in though? Like, okay.
I'm sorry, Dog. PFL.
That'd be funny, man.
We-
I'll let y'all know what's going on, y'all.
You ain't gotta let me know because I'm gonna be watching.
Word.
I'm gonna be right there watching the Crown Jewel.
All right,
I've never missed one.
Botchamania.
All right, here we go. I was trying to get the card up. Okay, let us start with the King of the Ring and what's the woman called?
Dollars on my
Queen Crown.
What is it called?
Queen's Crown.
Queen's Crown. Okay, I like it. Why in the hell is Dewdrop in this match?
I don't know, but I got Selena.
Dre, you a prophet. Could you please explain to me why Dewdrop is in this match?
So rumor is, I've been doing my homework on her because I didn't want to be opinionated without understanding where she came from. So I tapped into my inner Cisco and did some research. So
Come to the indie side. Come on.
I'm hearing in the 3 former independent promotions she was in, she was a big draw. Like I'm hearing she was like really a big deal on the indie scene. We just don't see that. But apparently WWE is trying to turn her into a babyface powerhouse.
Got you.
So I'm hearing that she does have the charisma. I'm hearing that they're just trying to figure out what to do with her. But
all in favor of a new name.
From the live events, there is a big pop for her. The kids love her, so she's kind of like a big version of Bayley. Like from the live event. So that's why they're trying to push her.
Can we get her a new name?
Yeah, Dewdrop. Yeah, But remember, they're trying to go because they're trying to do the whole Disney thing. So
I don't know. I think Vince is just being a jerk because she's a big lady.
Yeah, of course. But there's always that possibility.
And Vince just likes to make fun of things.
Right. He's low key. He low key likes to make fun of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm also hearing that they're also very impressed with Selena Vega as a heel. So
that's why I think she's gonna win.
So there's no assurity as far as who's gonna win, but the question was from a lot of people was why would Doudrop, like why not Shayna Baszler? But for what I'm hearing is because she's a big indie draw, so a lot of people just didn't know that because most WWE fans is just WWE fans, so they don't really know too much about the big name female wrestlers on the independent scene if it's not TNA or AEW or NWA. But yeah, I'm hearing she's a big deal. But I'm hearing they loving Zelina's work too as well. So that's a situation where I can't even call. It's
Okay.
either or. I'm pushing towards Zelina though.
All in favor of Zelina. All right, that does not happen very often on this show.
Does not.
That all four of us agree at one time. There was no argument. The
Look
Lord
at
is
God
here in the room. So we're saying it.
They came up bullshit. Wait, did you see? Yo, did you see the way he creeped the shoulder? Yo, Jamie is stupid.
He's in his Juanita Biden. Go ahead.
Yo, but there is a question that I have to ask. I don't know if it was covered in Hot Topics. This is kind of off of, but did you see the Hill tweet from Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, I did see that. Did you also know that he's actually going to be on Dark?
Wait, the TNT show?
No, that's the YouTube show.
That's the YouTube show.
Oh no, I never heard of Dark.
But he's going Lucha. He's wearing a mask.
He could do whatever he want to do.
He's teaming with Fuego del Sol. Why?
Is that's the thing for Hispanic month, right?
That's Sammy Guevara's boy.
But isn't that for Hispanic month? The thing that they did in Miami?
That's next month. It's going to be on Dark next month.
But what I'm saying is I think they pre-taped that. I think that was the thing that they did in Cuba. I mean, they did in, not Cuba, sorry. That they did in Miami this weekend. Because, they were in Miami.
I don't know. But I just want Cody to be heel. I don't like babyface Cody. I like heel Cody.
I want Cody to kind of stay in the background. All hail Queen Zelina. Are we in agreement?
Yeah.
All right. I know this next one. We gonna split on this one.
Yeah.
We gonna split on this one. But I say this needs to go to Xavier Woods.
I got Finn Balor.
Why?
I got Finn.
Why?
Because he's racist. That's why.
Yo, no. I just got Finn, man. I just think
you don't like his culture.
I know. I love my culture. Don't get it twisted. I just feel
Xavier Woods has never won anything besides tag team titles.
I agree.
He need this.
I agree with y'all. I agree. I do. 100%.
So why you want to be combative?
No, it's not that I want Finn Balor to win. I believe he is going.
Just let him go fight AJ. Go do the battle of the Bullet Club leaders.
I told you. I said this last week. Remember, I was like, it's either going to be, it's not going to be between them two. We might have gender laws. Now is between them two, and I believe Finn Balor is going to win.
Why?
For some apparent reason, I think he's going to win and he's going to turn heel.
Is it because he calls himself the Prince? Is
no,
it that?
It has nothing to do with
But that's the thing. But every time they try to turn him heel, what happens? The people love it.
Yes, but I believe he's going to turn heel, bro. I think.
Let me ask
you a question: has he been a heel? And has he been a heel? Well, he has been, right? And NXT.
He's been a heel in NXT, and he's been a heel in basically New Japan. I mean, on the main roster, he's always been.
I'm talking about he's been a heel in NXT recently. I'm talking about on WWE show, New Japan.
NXT,
I
they
just
tried it, but it just didn't work.
It didn't
The
work.
fans loved it.
I agree, and I think that he's gonna try it again. I believe he's gonna turn.
Yeah, but for me, if he's gonna turn, I don't want him to turn with the King of the Ring moniker. I want him to turn because he lost.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna turn, bro. I really do. This me. I'm just my opinion. Like I said, we could agree to disagree, but it's my opinion that he's gonna win and that he's gonna turn. That's my.
This is what I need to happen. I need for Xavier to win, and I need him to win without going heel.
Xavier Woods better be the next King of the Ring, or I'm boycotting Raw.
And then he mutes himself. He's ridiculous. I just, like everybody wants to see Xavier go heel. Like, I don't want the New Day to go heel.
Not me, bro. Let that man. Like, why does
I don't know, but there are a lot of people that want that, and I think it's so dumb.
Yeah, no.
I've seen him be a heel, and it wasn't. I seen him as a heel when he was in TNA. Really? Wasn't all that.
Yeah, it's not even that.
But we just saying that now, though. Cisco, you're saying that like
Nah, let that.
What I'm saying is that he's saying he needs this win, right? Am I correct? Right?
Yes.
But why doesn't he win, though? Why? Because out of all the New Day, he is probably the weakest link. Am I correct?
I wouldn't call him the weakest.
I wouldn't call him the weakest link.
Go look at consequence Creed matches. Stop talking foolishness, Will.
I wouldn't call him. I wouldn't call him a weakest link.
When I say the weakest, I'm not talking about as far as matches is concerned. I'm talking about the way they've been handling him. He's the weakest link.
Yeah, but that's not the weakest link. But that's not weakest link. It's just that the other two have got pushes more than him. But that's not the weakest link.
He's just the least successful one. That's
there
all.
you go. There you go. Least successful.
Choose your words wisely, sir.
Or you shall be muted. Or you shall be muted. Okay, I feel like I hate this thing that they feel like, and they did it with everybody. They did it with Big E. Oh, the only way Big E is gonna win, the go champion, is if he breaks up and goes heel. No, these guys don't need to go heel. They're over as faces.
Every great tag team that actually split was trash after that. When the Dudleys split, trash. When the Hardys split,
old though.
Hart Foundation, trash.
You said when the Hardys split, it was trash. So
I said when the Hart Foundation broke up.
No, I'm talking about Hardys.
Hardys too, yeah, they was
Matt
trash.
was trash.
Now they are, but I mean before, like now.
No, Matt was trash.
Matt was trash. Without Jeff, he was trash.
What, he had that one great rivalry with Edge. That was some reality mess. That's
Jeff
the only reason why that worked.
Right, but Jeff had a good singles run.
Jeff did. But I'm talking about
Jeff?
I'm talking about name a tag team that broke up where both parties had success. You can't.
Not really.
Because 9 times out of 10, the breakup was to push one person further than the other person.
Agreed. All right, let's move on.
Well, wait, I can't say one. I can't say one tag team.
Ooh.
Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
All right. I thought he was about to say Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
Do you really count them as a tag team?
They were a tag team. They were.
Yo, that
you gotta remember at one point they had the tag team titles.
Yeah, but
and world title.
Yeah, but their tag team reign is like AJ and Almost.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, Jamie.
He was the enforcer.
I agree. No, it was true because it was not like a real.
It wasn't a real tag team.
I agree with Jamie. I'm sorry, it wasn't.
He was just an enforcer at that time.
It started like that, but then it became a real tag team.
That's what's going on with AJ
and Almost, but it wasn't a real.
Almost sucks. Okay, I don't care. He sucks.
Diesel did at that time too. He's just a big white dude.
Yeah.
Say.
I was never a Kevin Nash fan.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
I was a Scott Hall fan. I wasn't a Kevin Nash fan.
Yeah.
So we got the Raw Tag Team titles. RK Bro versus AJ, and Almost. Who we got here? I think the title stays.
Yeah, okay, bro.
It's not a triple threat.
No.
Even though I don't really care for this match, I think RK Bro is going to take it.
I agree.
I think AJ almost is going to win.
I don't think so. What do you think?
Or at least I don't think they're going to keep them belts for long. I don't think they're going to keep them belts for long. Eventually, they're going to feud.
I think they are. I think
you already started to see certain cracks.
Well, I think they're using the cracks as just a part of Randy's character altogether. Like, hey, I'm a viper. I'm a snake. I'm eventually going to let you like fall on your own sometimes because, you know, that's who I am. But I don't think it's actually going to be like an actual breakup at this moment. We have Mustafa. Is that how you say it?
Mustafa Ali.
Oh, he's back to Mustafa?
I call him Mustafa. I'm not calling him Mustafa. That sounds so dumb.
And
Mustafa.
What's
the black dude on Raw? What's the black commentator on Raw? What's his name?
Byron.
Yeah, every time I hear him say, I want to slap him.
Don't you? Hey, you leave Byron alone.
No, he gonna say the way it's supposed to be said. Mustafa. Kind of foolishness, man.
And who is this guy that he's fighting? I forget his name.
Oh, Mansoor. He originated from the Crown Jewel. That's where he got his start at.
Yes. So who we got winning this? Let's move past this one quick.
I got Mansoor only because that's his hometown.
Yeah.
Is Ali not from there too?
Ali's not from that particular. He's not from Saudi Arabia.
Got you. All right.
Mansoor is.
I honestly think it has potential to be a good match.
The only thing, it's going to be a good match. And what I will say is the fact that two Muslim-born competitors are fighting.
Facts. And Mansoor, right?
Yeah.
That's
I like the main event.
I don't like his cheesiness. But I like the fact that he has some type of edge to him. I think if they tap more into that, his in-ring ability is amazing.
Like I peeped his promo yesterday against Ali.
It wasn't that bad.
It was cheesy. It was still cheesy. Because it looked like it was like he had some choice words he really wanted to say.
Yeah, but I think because of his religion, he couldn't. Yeah. He was like, he didn't
want to say trash.
Yeah, he didn't want to say trash.
Yeah.
He wanted to say itch. That's what he wanted to say. He wanted to say itch.
Word. But
he did not want to say trash. But you know,
I think like I did. The only thing I didn't like is that they had Alexander lose to Monsoon yesterday, and that shouldn't happen.
Alexander's a jobber, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I'm saying you bring back the Hurt Business from the lose against this guy. I think it should have been interference where, you know, at least let, you know, what's the name?
I think they're going to interfere in the Goldberg match, and Lashley's going to win.
I think Goldberg's going to win.
I hope they interfere. Get Goldberg the hell out of here. And
I think Goldberg's gonna win, but I don't want him to. Don't get me wrong. I hate the fact that even talking about that he's in this match, that he's even wrestling still. But I think he's gonna win, and then that's gonna be it for a while from him. But he's gonna win. He's gonna win.
He's gonna win.
Yeah, he's gonna win. He's not gonna lose.
And I hate Goldberg, but I think he's gonna win.
He's gonna win.
It just kills the credibility of Lashley.
It doesn't because
let's keep it real. The only reason why they bring Goldberg back is for Saudi Arabia. That's it.
No. He has.
Hey, bro.
He has 5 matches in his contract a year.
But majority of the matches he's been having is at Saudi Arabia.
He's the mainstay of Crown Jewel.
Yeah, that's why they bring him back. They don't bring him back of like Honestly, nobody. I don't care to see the man at all. But I'm saying, like, for that reason,
I don't think
that's
anybody.
all-
I don't think anybody has had more matches at Crown Jewel than him.
Yeah, he had a match against Taker, Bray Wyatt, and Woods. Now he's having a match against Bobby Lashley. Who else he had a match against? Like, see what I'm saying? They only bring him back for that reason. So
What
like,
year is this for Crown Jewel? Is this year 4?
Yeah, how many? They got 10 years with him. 10 years with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is year 4, right? Because you can't count 20.
Did you see that the Uso's youngest brother is about to debut
With who?
NXT?
That's amazing.
Who, brother?
The Usos. His new name is Solo Sequoia.
God bless him. Hope he does well. Let's move on. Edge and Seth.
Edge is gonna win.
Edge.
Edge is gonna win. Yeah.
Edge.
Does he win this so he can go home and I don't have to see him anymore?
Nah.
Yeah, he got a couple more matches in him, but
Jesus.
he wins
I
this,
think he will be taking a break though.
Yeah.
I see him taking a break on this one. After this one, I think they're gonna. I think honestly, I think it's gonna be match of the night.
Let Seth win, yo. On my kids, if they don't let Seth win,
He's not gonna win.
Not gonna win.
if they don't let Seth,
He won the last match they had.
No, he
Who
didn't.
won the first one? Edge won, right? The
Edge
first
won
one.
the last
won.
2, right?
Seth won, they have to let Seth win.
They're not gonna let him win. The
Yeah,
man,
then,
he's done too much. He's done too much to this man's life right now for him to lose. He done went to his house and all that crap.
I
So
will say this though.
what?
I think this is gonna end the feud finally. Like I think this is gonna be over.
Hope so.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna. That's why they're gonna let him win, and then he's gonna take a break.
Hope so. Okay.
Yeah.
Big E and Drew. I got Big E.
Big
He's
E.
gonna win. Yeah.
I got the brother coming back home with the belt.
Big E.
Yeah.
No
I
doubt.
got Drew Turner. I don't know why.
I can see that. I can see that. I don't really care for it, but I can see that.
I don't know. I think the night of the match the night of the match. The match of the night is gonna be Roman and Brock. I think they're gonna have a good match.
I want to see how it's gonna play out with Paul Heyman.
You think they're gonna play that quick?
That's going to be the benefit. That's going to be the fact.
Paul's gonna stay with Roman, bro.
Right, but do you think that's gonna be a quick match?
I
Nah.
don't think it's going to be quick, but I think Paul's going to screw Brock though.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. What are we saying time wise on this match?
I give it 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. Same.
Dre, this is
10
the time
to
that,
12 minutes. 10
Dre,
to
this
12.
is the time that you should be in. This is your man we're talking about here now.
Word,
This is your man of
where's
God.
your
You already know
acknowledgement?
how I feel about him. He winning, period.
We know he's winning. I don't think there are any title changes that's going to happen. But what we're asking is, how long do you think this match is going to be? And do you think it's going to be a good match?
I think it's gonna be a dope match. I think, yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy.
I think it's going to be the match of the night.
I think Seth and Edge will. I don't know. It's just something about Hell in a Cell matches.
Do you see Heyman turning on him?
On Brock.
Yeah, on Brock, not on Roman.
Yeah.
I don't. If he does, that'll be a shock.
And I'm gonna
I'm
say this.
shocked.
I think, and quote me if I'm wrong. I think the match of the night is probably gonna be. It was gonna be unexpected. I think it's gonna be between Woods and Finn.
I think that's top 3, top 2.
Yeah,
I think that's probably gonna be match of the night though.
I think that's going to be a better match than Big E and Drew.
Oh yeah, of course.
I actually think that's going to be a quick match.
I'm not too. I really don't care too much about Drew at all.
I need somebody to do a heel turn. As long as it's not Xavier, I'm fine.
Agreed.
Drew might turn, man. Drew need a turn. I don't like him like that, but I think he'd be better off as a heel than he is a face.
Hey,
I like him
man.
better.
Hey, little man.
What's up, man?
We got a baby bearded wrestler. Bless your dog.
Yo, I just somebody said something about Jay turning on Roman. They saying maybe it's not Paul giving all that info, it's Jay.
I heard that too.
I heard Jimmy. I ain't hear Jay. I heard it might be Jimmy.
Wait, who's the right hand man?
Jay.
Oh, so it's Jimmy then. Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah. I heard it might be Jimmy too.
Well, we will see, because this is 2 days away.
Yeah,
2 days away.
2 days away. I cannot wait. This is probably one of the most anticipated, probably the most, well, from my point of view, the most anticipated crown jewel.
Hey man, we ain't got no wrestling tomorrow, right? Ain't no wrestling tomorrow, right?
Hey brother. He talk about wrestling. Hey brother, tomorrow ain't about wrestling. Sorry.
Oh, tomorrow's about the Knicks. But tonight for me, tonight is my NBA tip off because my team come on at 10 o'clock.
I'll be watching it because I got two guys on the fantasy league on the Lakers. But yeah, tomorrow's not about wrestling. I will be at the mecca of sports. Rooting my team.
You're going? You're going?
Of course I'm going, bro.
They playing the Celtics, right?
Yeah, season opener, bro.
Oh, y'all losing.
I'll be in my full regalia.
They don't have a team in South Jersey. I guess I gotta be a 76ers fan.
Yeah.
That's the no.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yo, did you hear? Well, it's not wrestling. Did you hear what they did with Ben Simmons?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What did they do?
Doc Rivers kicked him out. He kicked him out and suspended him.
This dude,
because I know he had his phone in his pants.
Nah, it wasn't that.
And he walked out.
He been wilding like during practice.
He didn't want to do defensive drills.
He ain't want to do nothing. So Doc Rivers said, "All right, get out," and you suspended.
Yeah, I get it though. I kind of get it.
I think that
we need to do an NBA podcast too.
Listen, man, I've got too much on my plate. Well, it's been fun. It's been fun, but I've got to run because basketball is coming on.
I can't wait till next Tuesday to talk about this crown jewel. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna order me a Bloodline shirt. Hopefully it'll come. Right, Papa? Yeah. Hopefully it'll come. Because when Roman dethrones the base and he becomes the
Who's the base?
The base. Who what Paul Heyman call him?
The undisputed.
No.
The reigning, defending.
No, it's something with the Exorcist and suplexus or something like that.
Hey man, listen, don't try to quote that man of God. He's highly lifted. That man of God, he's been doing it for years. Don't even try to like.
Right, I can't even copy.
Don't even do it. You'll hurt yourself. Well, it has been fun, but we have got to run. Please follow us on all platforms under the moniker of the Bearded Wrestling Podcast. You can also catch us on Spotify. Because listen, just like this guy Will, you might be in the car somewhere driving. Hopefully you don't have an AEW hat on because you look kind of foolish.
Oh, wow.
You look kind of foolish. Wow. So listen, you might be in the car. You might be on the train. You might be on the bus. You might be in the plane. I'm preaching now. You might not know where you're going to be, huh? But guess what? You can catch the Bearded Wrestling Podcast on Spotify, on Google Play, and soon it will be on Apple Podcasts as well. So this is it for us. We'll see you later. Peace.
What's up?
Shout out to Carmelo Hayes.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Later, bro.
Later.